I'm Steve, and I'm going to take you on a tour of the architecture behind Shoretel's unified communication solution. Shoretel's approach to UC is fundamentally different from other UC solutions because our architecture is flexible and distributed. We designed our platform to be easy to deploy, manage, scale, and use. This brilliantly simple approach earns us the highest praise from IT professionals. Other UC providers just IP-enabled their legacy phone systems, or they cobbled together a solution from acquired technology. But here at Shoretel, we built our system from scratch. We harness the power of IP and use distributed processing and web interfaces to create the most reliable, easy-to-use, cost-effective, unified communication solution available today. The Shoretel solution is built from a few key components: Shoretel voice switches, IP phones, and our powerful application suite that includes Shoretel Director and Shoretel Communicator. So let's put all this together. Say you have 100 employees at a central location. You'll install one Shoretel voice switch. Now, this switch is not a server. It's a flash-based voice appliance that serves as the gateway between your local telephone company and your IP network. Voice switches handle your call control intelligence, your routing tables and database, and they're available for SIP, PRI, or analog trunking. So for 100 employees, you would install 100 phones. Now add one server, just one. On that server, you'll run our best-in-class management software, Shoretel Director, which bundles the back-end components for all our UC features from voicemail to video conferencing, including the components for Shoretel Communicator, our easy and intuitive end-user application. And if you want to ditch the physical server, you can, because these apps can be virtualized on VMware. Adding another 100 employees to this location? Just add more phones and another switch. Another 100, plug in another switch. Easy. Okay, here's where it gets really interesting. Say you're at a remote location. It could be across town, it could be across the ocean. Distance doesn't matter. All you need to do is add Shoretel voice switches to handle the number of phones you install at the new location. That's it. At a third location or a fourth, all you add are switches and phones to match your need. Shoretel uses peer-to-peer communication to distribute your system's intelligence across all the installed devices. So they work in tandem. They become one unified system that you manage with Shoretel Director from anywhere you can access the web. You see, this single image architecture makes even huge deployments unbelievably easy to set up and maintain. On top of this, Shoretel delivers the most reliable unified communication solution available today. Most providers will tell you that they are 99.99% reliable. That's 4 nines. Well, Shoretel is more reliable to a power of 10. We deliver 99.999% reliability, 5 nines. That means your chance of an outage is 1 in 100,000. I know what you're thinking. What makes us so reliable? First of all, our operating system is a hardened and secure embedded operating system. The same system used by NASA for space vehicles and in critical systems like anti-lock brakes. Next, our voice switches are solid state with no spinning media. Their effective lifespan is 13 to 15 years. Compare that to server-based solutions with their 3 to 5 year lifespans. Finally, and most importantly, Shoretel has a unique self-healing architecture that ensures uninterrupted service. It begins with our N+1 redundancy. When you build out your Shoretel system, simply add one incremental voice switch to your network. That's all you need to do to back up your entire system. Because things do happen, cables get unplugged by accident or power surges can occur. Even if you face a catastrophic outage, Shoretel keeps your phones working. Let me show you how. There are 3 possible points of failure, and we have an automatic recovery for each. You'll never miss a call. So let's say for whatever reason, one of your Shoretel voice switch appliances fails somewhere in your network. Our N+1 redundant switch is going to kick on and provide 100% of the resources you need. And that's the power of peer-to-peer communication on our single image system. All right, so let's look at a second possibility. So let's say you're not running VMware and your single application server fails and you don't have a redundant server in place. With Shoretel, you still won't lose phone service. Unlike other solutions, we don't deliver dial tone through the server. It's generated in those rock-solid voice switches. So even with a server failure, your phone service will continue uninterrupted. And finally, what if your IP WAN goes down? Shoretel voice switches are independent of the network, and your phones are registered locally through the switch connection to the telco. So they'll continue to work. You will never lose dial tone. So let's review. The Shoretel approach to delivering UC is fundamentally different because the architecture was purpose-built for IP. Our voice switches are a solid-state wonder that can rack, stack, mix and match with plug-and-play ease. They offer unlimited scalability. You can centralize them at a main site or distribute them to branch offices anywhere in the world. Add one extra Shoretel voice switch and you've backed up your entire system. And no matter how large your operation, no matter how spread out across the globe, all of your sites and all of your UC features will operate as one unified system. Shoretel's single-image architecture wins us the highest marks from IT professionals everywhere. Now you know why Shoretel is the fundamentally different, brilliantly simple, unified communication solution for your business.